Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just thought I'd pop on, see what's going on. So, who's all out there? Yeah, I figured I'd get the first one of the way, so I figured I'd just get on and try it again. See what's happening with everybody. What's good? So, what's going on Wednesday night? Hey. What is everybody up to? Play your card? Okay. Cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts. As they're rapidly manifesting into form, ask the angels to cancel the effects of the past negative thinking. Boom. How's that? So what's up? Who's all out there? We want to chat. Miss Hello World TV. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's why I do readings. I try to help as much as I can. Sometimes people just aren't, some things just don't work out, and it's just some people have a hard time knowing something. Sometimes the universe doesn't speak as loudly to some people, and they're not. I know the universe talked to me in the past, and I probably just didn't even listen. But yeah, I'm glad it helped. Glad you feel better. So what's going on? So I think I nervously just shuffle the cards. Maybe. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Rihanna. How's everyone's night thus far? Anybody got anything exciting going on? Or are we all just chilling on a Wednesday night? I'm doing good. That's awesome. So we're going to talk about, I went to court and had an amazing outcome. Oh, perfect. Gotta love that. That's awesome. I'm glad it worked out. Hey, what's up, buddy? See any wombats? Wombats. Yeah, I can play your card. I got a card for. I'm using the Law of Attraction deck. That kind of card you wanted, Rihanna? Advice card. Got one falling out. All right. Sacral chakra. What? Why are you laughing? You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Why are you laughing? Are they loud? I like the sound. It's kind of calming, I think. Sorry, that was the first. I'm not used to this deck yet. First time I actually touched it. So stay away from negative energies. Hey Jennifer. Dave Chappelle on Netflix. Dave Chappelle's fun. Just watch the Chappelle show. It's good. Hello, Passion, Water, Tarot. Why do I always say the T? I never see it, I read it, see a T. Like I remember the first time somebody told me that that's how it was said. Time to go. Hey. Sorry. I just shuffle. It's kind of a caution out. Hello, Leslie. Hey, Michigan. It's definitely from Michigan. Sometimes I just read the first word that I see. Michigan. Jennifer Arnold. Yeah, you can have a card. Sure. Why are you still laughing? She's ruining me here. She's laughing and I can hear her. Karina? Oregon. Hey, Ronnie. What do you got for Jennifer? Crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of the true divine guidance, sending answers to your prayers. New Jersey. Hey, Carol. Carol from New Jersey. No problem, Jennifer. I like that sounds peaceful. I could pull a card for you, Karina. You want my card? Is Karina right? Is that how you say it? The goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Yeah, I like the shuffling sound too. I don't know why. It's weird. You're welcome, Karina. So what's everybody up to on Wednesday night? Oh, you're welcome. Welcome to Jennifer. Don't even say nothing. What's up? Stop hiding. I don't know what the emojis even mean. Hey, just believe. Reb. What's up? What's up, Reb? Oh, Leon wants a card? I could do that. I didn't know what all those little emojis meant. It looked like somebody. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to describe what they look like to me. I'm not good with emojis. Hey, Nigel. What's up? Careful with you. Have you asked your angel for help with this? Your angels want to help you with a situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. 3 Leon. Yeah, Leo, that's for you, buddy. Yeah, no problem, man. Just believe you want a card. All right. Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing works. You're welcome, just believe. gonna stop. Stop doing that. So what else is up? Did you figure out what that was, Leon? That dog? Thanks. Thank you, Just Believe. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, did you figure out? Remember you were trying to figure out what type of dog that was? Like it was like a dog, but it wasn't a dog. Oh, okay. Coyote. We have those around here. So what else? Yep, and bobcats, wolves, and pretty much everything. Bears. So yeah, I was thinking, I decided we'd get down here and just see what's up. And I don't know, it made me think like I was out earlier, and I just energies. I was thinking about energies because like you're been around people like and it's just you can feel the energy as you're there, and it's crazy sometimes how intense it can be. Like sometimes you'll feel somebody's energy and you feel there's something wrong. I mean, what do you say? And now it's kind of like we're so distant from everybody, can't really just walk up, talk to somebody. It's just awkward. I feel like sometimes I feel people and I'm just like, I just want to say something, but some people don't like you get involved in their life. Are you going live later, Leon? Early mornings. School bus comes early. So what else? Anybody else want a card? Stephanie. Vacuum away fear. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. Nigel. Yeah, for Nigel. You're welcome, Stephanie. Nigel, we have be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. That's right. Superpowers. You're welcome, Nigel. The deck really shiny. I like shiny things. Hey, Tara. What's up? Anybody have any exciting Wednesday stories? Nirvana, you want a card? Jules. All right. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. Okay, sure. I saved a ton of money. You saved a ton of money, did you? Snajana? Alright, Jules, a full card over here. The God box, another one. Got this one today. The only card I ever looked at was this one. Write any words, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. I tried this actually when I read that. I tried it. I wrote on a piece of paper instead though, and I burned it. And, like I had the concern that I was having at the time. So I kind of made my own idea of it, but yeah, just a little tidbit. I really did though. Who else wants a card? Who else is out there? Tara, you want a card? Sure. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in a situation and have faith in a positive outcome. I remember I heard a quote like that before. The quote was, "If you will, it is no dream," which is pretty cool. Yeah. Basically, you gotta visualize it. And if you can visualize it, then it can happen. What other quote was it? Oh, I can't remember. I shouldn't even. All right, cheers, Nigel. Yeah, I don't really. Lubna. Lubna. Oh, let's start again. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. That's the same card from Nigel. I about forgiveness. Robin. What's up, Robin? How's it going? Let's see what. Get a card for Robin. Sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Oh, you're welcome. What are we trying? I need to know more information before I say yes to anything like that. I know, right? I mean, I'm intrigued to know what it is. What are we trying? Hi, Casey. How's your night, Casey? How are you doing? All right, let's do it. I can get down with that. So I'll just keep shuffling. Down. We'll see. Like that. Now, do I stop now? Because you said okay. Or are we saying okay like we're going to do it? Because I'm confused. You said stop. You're going to say the word stop, right? Put that little stop sign up when you want me to stop. Okay. I thought you meant like, okay, stop. Shield yourself. Let's see what this says. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. That's actually pretty good. I like that one. I was thinking about that lately. Like, I was thinking about what we talked about that time, Leon, about like, in my town, there's so many, like, lately there's been a lot of energy drops. And I've been kind of getting that vibe from a lot more people than I used to. Yeah, right. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. What's up? I'm perverted, yes. Yeah, right. Do you want a card, Casey? Or anybody? Who wants one? Does anybody else enjoy the sound of shit like that? I don't know why. It's like that. It's like a weirdness like that. A lot of people like the smell of gas. I always did when I was a kid. It's weird. Like, why we like the smell of gas. Let's see. Is that Mikkel? How do you say that, Mikkel? Michael? All right, Casey, we got a card. Michelle? Oh, okay. Hey, Michelle. I hate mispronouncing people's names, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm not very good at it. Like, your name is Joe. I gotcha. Two more shots away. Oh, she's stop. Sorry. Ooh, Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Damn it, I missed something completely here. Only if it were with like ATV or dirt bike riding, but I don't mind it. Hi, Diane. Which almost killed us. Four-wheeling accident a few years ago. I didn't almost kill nobody. I was just still on it, man. I had all kinds of close calls. But still here. And I didn't almost kill us, though. I was trying to jump the highway. There was nobody coming. And I just, when I went over the other side, it was a little steeper than I thought, and we kind of ended up in the woods. No big deal. Well, people shouldn't put a speedometer on a quad, because then you know how fast you're going, and you just want to go faster. See you, Passion. Tia shop. From the Tia shop. Hey, what's up? You're number 16. What's that? What's that, Casey? Nirvani. For Nirvani. If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. For you, Nirvani. So yeah, like I don't like these cards. I didn't really, like I said, I seen them around and I just kept looking at them and I looked at one card one time, but this is the first time I actually touched them. I want to get the Celtic. I want the Celtic deck. I think that'll be the next deck I get. Hey, you too, Michelle. Have a good night. Yeah, the mammal cards are spot on. I like those. You know, we've seen the Wombat like 6 times. I think everybody here already watches Leon, but if you don't, check it out. Leon, fire, 555. I do like those the animal cards. They're pretty sharp. I like that Panther. That was a pop right out. Well, I'll show you my favorite deck. This is my favorite deck, and I don't know why. The Wild and Unknown. This deck here. I don't know. It's my favorite, but I can't read it. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just I'm not. I think it's because it's not my deck. You know what I mean? I think it's because it's not mine, and I don't have that connection to it. I mean, every other deck I don't have a problem with. What's the secret? Intrigued. Oh, you opened up a shop? What do you sell? I just want to read. I'm serious looking. I got a serious face. I'm 90% not even serious. Like, I don't know. I'll go straight to the point. Mysterious face. Yeah. That's what you say. I'm just not a smiley person. I mean, there's some people that are just too smiley. I'm not smiley enough. I will go with that. I remember you asking me before Tia shop, about your your business. I don't think we never talked about what exactly it was. Maybe we did. Hey, Flower, what's up? I'm pulling these law of attraction cards right now. Flower, do you want one? An animal card. I don't have the animal deck. Hey, November. Yeah, I don't know. I just I'm just I have a serious look. I've been told that my whole life, but I'm actually I like to joke around a lot, so it's kind of ironic. Hey, Craig. You know, when I was young, seeing Craig there. When I was young, I remember I had these two friends. One was Greg and one was Craig. And I remember, actually, no, I don't think I've ever really figured out which one was which. But they were always together. It was so confusing. I'm just pulling these cards, Law of Attraction cards right now. Craig, do you want me to pull one for you? I didn't see if favorite animal tiger. Okay, I'll get the flower first. New flower. Workshops and seminars. Flower. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Hey, Brittany. Craig. Craig. Yeah, good luck. Tia Shaw. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spirit vision helps you heal, teach, and guide. You get yourself in trouble. No, Flower. That one was for Craig. Why do you think you get yourself in trouble, Flower? Like you come off too controversial. So, Flower, do you think you ever talked to the wrong audience? maybe that's just the problem. Maybe it's not. Maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe it's who you're talking to. Do you think you talk a lot? Do you think you talk too much? Amy, you don't. So I say what is on my mind, and I was hoping for a parent about insecurities. I have Okay, so Flower, I pulled another card for you, and it's the same card that I pulled the last time. Strange. Workshops and seminars again. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Well, it says be open to teaching and learning, so maybe you just need to learn. Maybe it's something you're missing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just something that you're not aware of yet. But it gave me the same card twice in a row for you. So I mean, it's what you're supposed to do. There you go. Fierce has got it. Now, Flower, do you feel like you're annoying people? Do you think maybe it's not? Maybe you're not annoying them at all. Maybe that's just a feeling that you're having. Like sometimes people are not thinking. Like I've had that problem before when I was, I've had situations where I was like overthinking. I started to think what other people were thinking, which is impossible. Yeah, like maybe you thinking they don't want to listen to you is just making them seem like they don't want to listen to you. You got bullied online, Flowers? It's the only advice I've ever had for bullies. I never got bullied in school. I lived in a smaller community, I guess, when like everybody knows your mom and your mom knows their mom. And it wasn't as much for bullying. There was some. That's the only really experience I had with bullies myself. But I always realized that, I always thought about it like, who cares? You know what I mean? I know some people it affects them because they take it to heart what people say, but you got to remember what people say is you got to remember who's saying it more than what's being said. In some people's opinion, they don't know you, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, but when you don't open up, you don't get hurt. Yeah, like in right now. But if you don't open up, you'll get hurt in the long run because you're gonna miss out. You know what I mean? Like, it, I had an insecurity about doing live videos. then I just did it. And I realized there's a lot of nice people out there. And once in a while, somebody gets on and says something mean about you. Like, you just gotta remember who's saying it. Like, what do they know? Why is their opinion any more important or less? It's not. It's not. If somebody wants to say something mean, that I find that's just it just tells me that there's insecurities in them. Like people, yeah, like just. I mean, if you feel like if you feel like somebody's bullying you because of your opinions, then I mean, they're allowed to have a different opinion. I have different opinions of a lot of things. Like I disagree with some things, but I don't. If you disagree with me, I'm not. I don't have a problem with that. I think if we all thought the same way, then it'd be kind of sad, and you know. So I mean, I appreciate other people's opinions, but I don't think anybody should ever bully you because of your opinion doesn't match theirs. Don't. The only advice I really have for with that is with insecurities is, I mean, you can shelter yourself for a long time, and then when something big happens, you maybe you won't be ready for it because you sheltered yourself too long. I mean, it's like people that like my sister raised her son, and she was very sheltering. You know, like didn't let him play with this and didn't let him watch certain shows and kept everything from him. But then he just went to school and got a culture shock. So it's the same for you. I mean, if you don't do things because you're insecure about it, then one day when you really want to go out there, it's going to be a harder, harder jump for you. Like you're going to go from being completely insecure to putting yourself out there, and that's what I do with live. I don't have animals. I actually wanted to get one. Actually, I seen the one last night. That was pretty cool. I don't know. I don't worry what other people say. I don't have time for it. The only opinions I care about are the people that I care about. Me, I'm Sagittarius fire. You want a card, Brittany? You're in right, flower. Actually, funny story. Flower is one of the kids in our school growing up that did actually used to bully people. I remember years later I found out that his dad was abusing him like badly, and I always thought that everybody avoided him because he gave off this like mean exterior, but deep down he was probably just begging for somebody to help him. I think that's what a lot of bullies are. It's their insecurities, and they attack your insecurities and point it out, so it takes attention off them, right? Brittany. Yeah, for Brittany. Power animal. Is that crazy? Everybody's talking about spirit animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. Down the side, sorry. Get caught up. flour really honestly, the best best I mean when I'm having whenever I have any kind of depression or negative thoughts, the best way to counteract that is just to force positive thoughts in your head. And I know that sounds stupid and easy, but just try it. Maybe listen to a positive song that reminds you of something positive, or even watch a movie or go for a walk to a place that makes you. Like, there's places where I go by, and when I go by them, drive by, they just make me feel better. So like there's this place around here where when you go there, the trees are all kind of over the road, and when you're driving through, it's kind of like a little nature tunnel. And I remember I always loved that, even when I was a kid. And sometimes when I get feeling depressed, I just drive through there. Depression is bad, but there is a cure. It's just sometimes it's hard. It's hard to counteract, but I mean, we all have. It's all about darkness and light, right? We all have dark, and we all have light in us. That's the best advice I can give you. I mean, I'm not really. Hey, Jamie. Elsa. I don't know. I think like I said, our bodies are what we are, so we just need to act accordingly. There's always a fix. It's just whether or not we can find it. I don't know what the world's like. But I know that in the last so many years, people focus way too much on negative things. There's nobody focuses on positive things anymore. Like, it's pushed in our face all the time. Negativity. So, I mean, it is what it is. I can go on with that for hours, but I don't want to stress everybody. I just feel like you got to find your own place to be happy, and you defend it. When you find it, you defend it. It's yours. Yeah, I like to do a lot of physical activity. I mean, I've always had physical jobs. I've always been a physical person. Um, I think one of my biggest problems, what I found helped depression a lot, is my appetite. Like my appetite, the way I eat, what I eat, when I eat it. Like I was one of those people for a while. Like, you know what I mean. Like I just I didn't care what I was eating. Just if I liked what it tastes like, I'd just eat it. And it's not that I was eating all bad food. It was just like sometimes I'd eat a good meal, but it'd be like too late at night, or and I felt like I'm a I'm a functional insomniac. That's what the doctors called me when I was a kid. I don't sleep much, but so I guess I don't know, like that helps. That didn't help depression, because letting your brain get in that relaxed time. I overthink. I had issues, insecurities, but I mean, I'm here now. I'm on live, so I got over it. I mean, your mind's only as strong as you are, right? Like your mind is the strongest thing in your body. And the sooner you learn how to use your mind, the better. Yeah, carbs. Yeah, I quit eating bread for like a month. And I remember I just felt so much more healthier. And I felt like I was losing weight. I felt healthier. And I just, like, I was losing like the fat weight. I don't want the fat weight. You want to, as a man, the way I want to work out is I want to gain weight, but I don't want the fat weight. You know what I mean? Like I want the muscle weight. Yeah, I mean, you can ask Fierce. Some nights I sleep 4 hours. Like I'm not a sleeper. Swan Spirit time for a deep dive. Yeah, Fierce likes sleep. She's a sleeper. That's why I call her a little Rosie Bear, because she hibernates. Thanks. Everybody's telling me I have to wear my glasses. I squint. I look creepy. The words are so small. Going to bed at 10 and waking up at 12. That's hibernating. And I mean 12 the next. I remember when me and Fierce first got together, she used to do that. I'd go to work and she'd sleep through the night with me, and then the next morning I get up, go to work, and I come home from work and she'd be in bed. She obviously doesn't do that now because we have kids, but this is a long while ago. It's been a long time. See, I don't sleep. I like when I do sleep, I'm like kind of half there all the time anyway. Like you could just come up and say my name and I just wake up. Fierce, she's like, she can go to sleep in a second. It takes me an hour to go to sleep. I remember there's been times when I was talking to her in bed and I look over and she'd be snoring. Not snoring. She doesn't snore. I'm getting in trouble. What about my name? What about it? I mean, where did I get it? Where did I come up with it? Oh, Fierce. I'm lost. So lost. What about your name? Yeah, my name is Junior. The reason I came up with it, I think, was basically I watched a lot of tarot readers, and I just wanted mine to be my channel to be like a masculine, you know, a more masculine channel than. I know this is not a lot of guy tarot readers like that are on the internet. I mean, there is a lot, but I mean, compared to female, and I just thought maybe, yeah, Elizabeth, actually, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, so I thought Butch, you know. Wondering about your love life. Okay, I got the backing away fear, Amy. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based entities from you. your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Try it again. Try it again, Amy. Let's see. I'm really feeling that. This one's for Amy. Ooh. Twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Hey, Rob. Yeah, I love Jared. I mean, I love how it just sometimes it's so spot on. Like, it's just so like it's real sometimes. Like earlier, I got I answered a question for Nigel, and then I pulled another card, and then Flower asked a question. I pulled a card, and then I had somebody else in between that, and then I pulled another card for Flower. And it was the same card for Flower that I pulled both times. Yeah, because I pulled that workshop and seminar card for you, Flower, and then I ended up pulling it again later on. It's so funny how that works. Sometimes it's just like, and I was watching Leon's last night, and I remember it just kept. Sometimes it's one card, like the wolf, just kept coming out. He wanted to come out. He's like, I'm coming out. And then he put the card back and he shuffled again, and then all of a sudden the wolf popped out again. I'm just like, sometimes they just want to be heard. They just want to. Like sometimes it's not about pulling the cards. Sometimes the cards just pop. They're just like, I want out. Yeah, I like the wolf. That and the wombat. I'm still not even sure where that came from. Maybe you should have read that wombat card. I feel like he had a story to tell. I don't yet, Amy, but I will. I'll make sure I post it. Figures we're so on point. Two great minds, like, right? Great minds think alike. That's what it is. Want a card. I want a card. Let's see what we have. I'm just using the law of attraction, angel therapy. Yeah, if it pops out later, Leon, you need to read it because we were making fun of him last night. Maybe he has something to say. Oh, wombat. I didn't know what a wombat was until I looked it up. But they are pretty cute. Like from the name, I assumed it would be something like. In my head, I envisioned a rat with bat wings. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, we we have bats around here. Beaver with a waffle. I don't know. I guess I am pictured a wombat as something completely different than when I looked at it. When I looked at it, it was just like a furry little gerbil. It was actually kind of cute. It was kind of like a fuzzy mouse. That sounds cute. Like, it didn't have the ugly rat face. It had like a mouse face, but it was like way bigger. They're in Australia. Okay, I'm doing Jamie. Let's do Jamie. I usually just shuffle till I feel it. Everyone wants to know what I'm doing. Even when I'm doing like any of my reads, I just do it till I feel it. I know sometimes it takes a while, but I think my mind was not focused on Jamie for a minute there, so I think that's why it got in my way. But now I'm just gonna be all over Jamie. Vegetarian, vegan. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which evaluates your spiritual frequency. The Bears. The Bears. I can, yep. Flower, just 1 second. I'm just gonna do the Bears, and I'll do you. I'll get you. Heart chakra, the Bears. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So you got the answers. I should give up my carnivorous ways. Man eater. I shuffle actually a bunch of different ways. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these cards here are really big, so I like flipping them. But with the smaller cards, I shuffle different. Play a lot of cards in my hand. So now we're doing Flower, Love Advice. Heal away addictions. That's for you, Flower. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Anybody else who wants a card? Justice West. Mediumship. Justice. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. I think it's actually like it's a nice deck. Hey, Sunflower. I like this deck. I'm not sure. I still, like I said, the Wild Terror like that. So who was it again? That was Harley. I think there was Stephanie L. Sorry, after I read a card, when I move on to the next one, I kind of like Leon told me the other day, like or yesterday, he was saying how he just lets it go. Like I have a hard time letting go after reading, but I've been trying to do that. Like I don't want to jam up all these ideas in my head. But I think it was Stephanie L. Yeah, like I have a hard time letting go. Since I started doing readings, I say the readings in my head. But I fear that doing that is going to make me jumble up things. So I try not to. I try to keep third party. I try to keep myself as a third party, and I'm going to try to learn how to not keep things in my head. I mean, I'm getting there. Yeah, like one of the things that I am good at, like one of the things that I've always found I was good at is I remember everything. Like I can remember the stupidest things. Like sometimes Fierce will ask me like where something is that has nothing to do with me, like something I would never use or like her lip gloss or something, and I would know where it was because I've seen it somewhere and I know exactly where it is when she asks me. I've always just had a weird memory. But sometimes I get a message, and that's why I like when people comment after my readings, is if it resonated, if it helped, and if how it went. Because sometimes when I get like a reading that I'm not sure about, like I'm not sure how they're gonna take it. Sometimes I think about it longer than I should. Like I'm thinking like, how did it work out for that person? And how are they doing, kind of thing. And I don't hold on to those ones, but there's some that are just it's like good, it's great news. So it's not like I have to think about it anymore. Yeah, I like the paint. It's good. She picked up the color, which I was really hesitant about because I'm usually the color picker. But I think she did a good job. At first, it was like red, and I stirred it, and it turned like a purple. And then when she painted it, I woke up the next day, and I was like, she did it all night. She was up all night doing it. Came in the next day, and it was this color, and I was like, oh, okay. But at first, it was like purple until you get a stir, right? Yeah, no, usually I do the bulk of the painting. She helps me. This time I was gonna help her, but she was bound determined she was doing it by herself. And I thought she was gonna do a bad job. Like I didn't think she was gonna do a bad job. I thought maybe she'll hit the floorboards a little bit somewhere here and there. But I looked. I got the next morning. I'm very picky, and I looked, and it looks good. But she did a good job. Proud. So what's up? What is everybody doing? Oh, I know it's. Yeah, I used to. That was like um, one of my when I was really young. Like I was probably 12 or 13. I started painting, interior and exterior painting, and then I started painting boats, like fishing boats. I like painting, but it becomes very monotonous. Um, you just kind of. But it is cool. Like I love the fact that you could take some paint. Sometimes you can go into a house and it just looks like crap, and just the right colors of paint. Um, you know, fresh paint can make everything pop again. I mean, I agree. Like same as construction. I've done construction in my life, and I always like the gratification you got by building a house. Like when I drive by a house that was built 10 years ago that I had a part in, I think that's cool. I think it's gonna be cool in 60 years when I see the same thing. Like I had a part of that. I like that. I like being part of something. I like knowing that something I did is still there. White Walkers. That's the color, actually. The blue. I was trying to convince her to paint it a light blue too, but I don't have much pull. Yeah, I like. I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I find um, doing things with my hand. Like I've never been an office person. I don't think I could even do that. I mean, I've fished. I've worked in the oil industry. I've you know done construction, but like I've done an office job, and it was bad. Like I don't know how people do it. But then there's some people like my buddy. He can't. He would never work at a physical, demanding job because he's just not that. He works at a call center. I couldn't do that. I think that I would. It would drive me crazy. I have to move around. I have to talk to people, or just see different scenery. I can't be in one little cubicle. It's just not me. But some people like it. Hey, Laura. I'm doing a lot of attraction cards. If you want one of those, Laura. Yeah, she's more of the crab person. I'm a lobster person. I like lobster. Scallops are the best. Ooh, yeah. That's cool flower. Oh yeah, you know it, Leon. We get one of my uncles. He has a skull dragger, and actually a few people on her side as well. Um, and you get the big fat scallops, like the big fat ones. At least I remember um, we'd have bags and bags in our freezer, and me and her we just cook them all up and just pig out. Scallops are delicious. Yeah, that's what I said. Your family too. Your side of the family drive for scallops. That's a job I don't think I could do either. Where you're gone for a couple months at a time. Oh. I am the same way. I need to be around people to communicate my current situation is driving me crazy, making me faces. Like your current job, Laura? Like 11:11. Yeah, I just actually looked. I just looked too at 11:11. That's good. You want to pull a card for you, Laura? Law of attraction card. Yeah, no problem, Flower. Like I said, don't forget Flower. Maybe they're not thinking what you're thinking they're thinking. You know? It's very possible. Because, like I said, I got the card that says you have something to say. All right, Laura. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Hey, Marilyn. Oh, that was for Laura. Marion. Hey, my situation. Hey, Leonie. I remembered. Marion, I don't really know the situation as well as I probably could, but um, all I gotta say, like all I would say for that is just like don't let that negativity affect you any longer. Like any negative, any time we spent on negative thoughts is time we wasted that we could have spent on positive thoughts. Yeah, see you later, Leon. But I can pull a card for you, Marion, if you want to. But I need to know if you want me to. I don't know. Sorry, Laura. I was just reading it. So your kid's dad's coming back, like to get back with you, or just back in the picture? Marion. Yeah, for you. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Yeah, so basically, I would say you just basically gotta. I'm just doing a law of attraction. Dibble, if you want one. Dibble. Yeah, Marion, I really think you should just let it go. Like, that ain't worth your time. I know that sounds easy for me to say as a third party, but I feel like it's like I try not to think about the negative things that have happened in my past because thinking about it just leaves you more. Um, you just think about it, and the more you think about it, the more time you're wasting on something that is never going to happen in a different way. It was meant to happen the way it's happening, and I really always believe that. Like, if something was meant to happen in a good way, it'll happen. If it meant to happen in a bad way, it'll happen. And, I mean, I've had bad things happen to me where I thought about it, and I sometimes, even recently, I still think about things, but I feel like that doesn't do us any good because you're just giving more time to a negative thing. But yeah. Oh no, Zibble, let's go. I I'll usually be doing tarot. Just tonight I decided to do like the law of attraction cards. But I can pull one if you want. His mom passed away last year, which opened up communication between the two of us last year. So are you like? So Laura, are you? Is it like you want your kid's dad back? Like, what do you mean? Like you're working on it? Oh, Leonie, that's awesome. I'm glad that helps. Yeah, like I said before, I mean, the universe has probably given me a lot of messages in the past that I just chose to ignore because I wasn't willing to accept it. Um, but the but the universe can't tell you anything if you're not willing to hear it, right? So sometimes you just gotta listen. I know our parents tell us that, but Marianne, I really think that you, if you, when as soon as you get past this and you open yourself up to new opportunities, the right one will present itself to you. I mean, I think we just got to be open for it. I Pisces, you. I'll give you a card. Is that how you say it? Zivil? Zivil. Power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So, so Laura, what you're saying is, are you saying that you don't really want to be back with your ex? Like, there's no part of you that wants that? Or like, is it all because your kids want their? Because I mean, you can do that without them, without being with them. Hey, Slapshot, what's up? But you said Laura, your ex was a alcoholic. Is that right? That's who you want to be with. Like, you don't want to be with this guy at all. Like, your kid's father. Or is there a chance? Do you think there's a chance? Do you feel like there is? Okay. Team as in. All right, I think I'm gonna get off, guys. But thanks for watching, and Laura, I hope the best. And everybody else that asked questions, Marion, I am getting back together with their dad, but he has been in and out of jail and finishing rehab. I could write a book. It doesn't sound like he's a very. I mean, people that are dealing with addictions, sometimes it's hard to judge. I mean, don't. I wouldn't necessarily say like give up, but I just read the signs, Laura. I mean, You'll get signs. It's whether or not, don't ignore them. Don't ignore them for the fact of anybody else's happiness, but what you predict is yours. That's the exit, the alcoholic. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that the universe gives you the signs, and I hope that you take advantage of it. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. Thanks everybody. Fierce, Elizabeth, Leon, Laura, Nigel. Where's Nigel? Flower, Slapshot, Steve. I don't want to leave anybody out. Amy. All right, have a good night, guys. It'll be good. I don't know where Nigel is. He's in the UK. He's in bed. I'm still saying bye to him. All right, see ya.